Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, in this video I will talk about harvest and post-harvesting of cassava. This video was submitted to fulfill my final assignment of main food cultivation course. At first, I will introduce myself. My name is Asha Ridwan and my student number is 11970600014 and I'm from Islamic State University of Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. Okay, without any further ado, let's move to our topic. Well, before we do the harvesting of cassava, at first we have to know that there is some characteristic or else harvest age in varieties of cassava. Based on the harvest age of the plant, cassava varieties are grouped into three. There is namely early age of cassava, which is harvested at 7 to 9 months, medium age varieties of cassava, which can be harvested at 8 to 11 months, and deep varieties which can be harvested at 10 to 12 months. And now, after we know the characteristics of each varieties, the question is how we harvest it or how to harvest the cassava. Harvesting methods that are usually done by farmers are pulling by hand or with the help of a hoe. In hard soil, to avoid leaving the tubers in the soil or causing injury to the tubers, it is recommended to use a lever. What is the next step after harvesting? Yes, it is post-harvesting of cassava. The first step of post-harvesting of cassava is collecting. The harvests are collected in a strategic, safe, and easily accessible location by transportation, so that the next post-harvest process will be easier. The second step is sorting and classification. The sorting of cassava tubers can actually be done during the selection process. However, sorting cassava tubers can be done after all the trees are uprooted and accommodated somewhere. The aim of sorting is to select tubers that are clean in color, visible from the skin of the tubers, fresh, and those that are defective, especially seen from their size and neck spots or lines on the flesh of the tubers. After we do the sorting and classification, we should do the storage. This is step by step that you can do. First is make a hole in the soil with the size according to the number of tubers that you have. And after that, line the hole with straw, and then put the cassava tubers in an arranged and regular manners in layers, then cover each layer with the fresh leaves on top or straw. And then finally, fill the hole until the hole is covered with a convex shape. Okay, what is the next step after storage? Or else after we do the collecting, we do the sorting, we do the storage, and then we do the packaging. For the local market, the packaging uses burlap sacks or a basket made of bamboo to keep them fresh. Especially for inter-island marketing or for the export, usually cassava tubers have been processed first. And now, the question is, what are processed food from cassava?
The first and the second processed food from cassava is gaplek and chips. The second processed food from cassava is tapioca starch.
The next processed food from cassava is cassava flour. Semi-finished processed forms other than flour and starch that have the opportunity to be developed are cassava flour. Cassava flour is the result of braided cassava whose starch is dried and sifted. And then how to make cassava flour? The processing of cassava flour includes stripping fresh tubers and washing them. The peeled tubers are then grated using mechanical grater and then the squeezing using a hydraulic press until the liquid that comes out is clear. Later, the juice will still be in the form of lumps of powder. It needs to be crushed or coarsely sifted, then dried in a tray, a plastic, or winnowing. After half dried, the filtering process is carried out. Okay, that's a little bit of our topic today. Hopefully it can give you a little bit of knowledge about harvest and post-harvesting of cassava. And I'd like to say sorry if there is any mistake in pronunciation or in anything else, whether intentional or not. Final word, thank you for watching this video and please like this video because it means the world for me. Okay, see you next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye guys.